Let's go. You called Gizmo? Huh? You called Pooch Pooch? Damn, I need to charge this phone. I know it's gonna take YouTube forever to let y'all know that we live. I should have put on some chapstick or something. My lips feel dry. Let's see if I can find some. As a matter of fact, what crystals do we have? Is it crystals in here? YouTube be doing everybody dirty now. Don't even be telling people that you live or nothing. Let's see what crystals. What do we got today? This is cute. I think this is a green calcite. That's what we got. This is a worry stone. I think I usually take this to the dentist when I go to the dentist or to like a stressful doctor's appointment. I'll take a worry stone, especially when I go to the dentist, because a worry stone has that little groove in it. And you just stick your hand there and you hold it in your hand. And you can just rub your finger around. Hey, Phoenix. So I usually take a worry stone if I go to the dentist or if I have a procedure. Now, I couldn't take it in when I had an MRI because I had an MRI the other day. That's why I look like a little naked mole rat, because I had to take out my nose piercing and I had to take my eyebrow piercing out. You can't really tell with this camera, but if you could see the iPhone camera, I think you could be able to tell that there's a hole right there. You can see it a little bit. I had to take my piercings out because I had to have an MRI done. And when you go to the MRI machine, you can't have nothing. They won't even let you hold no crystals or nothing. You can only go in there with your panties on. They make you take off your bra and everything. Well, you can have your socks, but they're not playing with you in that MRI. Oh, they got my headphones. Let me tell my husband, because I had told him that I couldn't find them. I didn't have a clue where they are. And, he went into that diatribe that I can't keep up with nothing. So I found my headphones. But anyway, when was it? Wednesday. I had to have an MRI done. of my brain. Please, if you have high blood pressure, please keep up with, get your blood pressure down low. Okay? Keep your blood pressure where it's supposed to be, because you don't want to be where I am, almost 60 years old, going through MRIs, getting scared to death because they think it's something. Your blood pressure, your blood pressure controls the how much pressure is on your blood vessels. So they saw, I had a CT scan done because my blood pressure was so high. They did a CT scan. They saw something that looked slightly abnormal in the CT scan. So then they wanted to do an MRI to see if what they saw in the CT scan was real. So what it is, after you've had high blood pressure for a certain amount of time, your blood vessels can get a little bigger than what they should be. And it's from the pressure that your body is dealing with from high blood pressure. So they found one, I guess, blood vessel in my brain that looked a little larger than what they wanted. But they said it is from the high blood pressure. It's no bleeding of no bleeding in the brain, nothing like that, nothing that said I had a stroke or anything like that. The test results did come back, but I still have to be referred to a neurologist so that they can look at the scans and maybe say something else. Who knows? But it wasn't a stroke. It wasn't, anything serious, which, I'm thanking God for, because that was what I was like, Lord, I done had another stroke, or because I had a stroke before, a TIA. You can be having small strokes that are not like major strokes that, cause major damage. You can have a slight stroke, which I have had before in the past. And they say if you've had them before, you can have them again. So they were thinking maybe I had another TIA and I didn't recognize it, but I had it, but it'll show up in the scan. But it wasn't. Thank God. So I'm still dealing with trying to find a medication that my body will tolerate, because I have some weird sensitivity to medicine. Like if my body will just shut that, just be like, I'm not taking that shit. I'll get nauseated, I'll get dizzy, I'll lose my appetite. I just go through all of these things if my body is taking in too much medicine, or my body just don't want to deal with the medicine. Like it's so many blood pressure medications that I can't take. Some of them cause coughing. I can't take those because I get that dry cough and I can't sleep if I'm coughing. A lot of people have that dry cough to blood pressure medicines, but they can deal with the cough. I can't deal with that shit. I can't deal with being up coughing all night, because that's when it really starts to mess with you, is at night. Like shit, you can't cough during the day. But anyway, there's certain medicines I can't take that cause the coughing. That one lisinopril or whatever that caused the duck lips, the swole up lips. I took that one time and my lips didn't swell all the way up, but they cracked. like my whole top and bottom lip cracked, peeled open. Oh, it was horrid. It was horrible. Where some people's lips just swell up, mine, the whole skin just peeled off my lips. Top and bottom lip. My top and bottom lip were so sore because all of the skin fell off. Just peeled off. The skin was just like it was just melting off my lips from the blood pressure medicine. So now I have to, they just changed my medicine again. And I'm trying to get used to that. And I don't feel high. I feel sick. They make me sick. Just not feeling well, nauseated. It takes my appetite. Like, okay, so they just changed my blood pressure medicine recently. And they have me taking it at night, right before I go to sleep. And it seems like this one is better because I don't feel the effects of it during the day. But my appetite is still off. But you know what? I said, well, maybe I need to have my appetite off because maybe I lose a little bit of weight. And maybe that'll help. Because, god damn, this thing is almost broken. I can feel a crack in it. I'm on valsartan. I just found out I have a thyroid problem. I can understand your fears. Girl, I done had thyroid issues since I was in my 30s. I had my thyroid removed, I think in my late 30s. I think so. I think I had it removed either in my late 30s or early 40s. Or either I had like just turned 40 when I had it removed. So I've been going through thyroid issues for a long time. Well, I don't have a thyroid. They removed my entire thyroid and a portion of my parathyroid because the goiter had took my whole thyroid. The goiter was growing around the thyroid and a portion of the parathyroid, and they couldn't detach it, so they had to take that and my thyroid. That's why my voice sounds the way it does. Sometimes it's like shaky, and some days it may sound raspy because when they removed my thyroid, they had to touch my vocal cords because the goiter had did some damage. Like it was like kind of laying on top of my vocal cords, like pushing my vocal cord. It was a mess up in there. That's why I don't understand people like Tasty Talks and Peach McIntyre with these big goiters, not understanding that the goiter don't just grow this way. Like you don't just see it coming out this way. It's growing that way too. Onto your vocal cords, onto your, not just your thyroid, but your parathyroid, your vocal cords, everything in this area that goiter can affect. And it is growing. Just because you see that massive growth here, you can't see how it's growing on the inside of your throat. That's the part that the doctors worry about. They don't worry about that part that they can see. That's not their concern. What they're worrying about is the damage that it's doing to your vocal cords, your parathyroid, and everything that's on the inside. Not what is, they don't care what it look like right here. They don't care about that. They care about the damage that that goiter is doing. And it's crazy to me that these women are walking around with these big, ginormous goiters, not understanding the damage that it's doing to their body internally. I just don't understand it. Because I was talking to another young lady on YouTube, and she was like, "Oh, I'm not getting my goiter removed because it's not doing anything." I said, "Yes, it's doing major damage." And then maybe 2 years later, she came back and was like, "Oh, I have to have my thyroid removed because my goiter got so large that they." And I was like, "You could have been did that. You could have been did that." But you know, people think that they know it all. Like Tasty Talks, her goiter is ginormous. Hers is bigger than mine was. And she out here acting like it's nothing. Her eyes are bulging and everything. That's your thyroid. When your thyroid is out of whack, your whole body is out of whack. You can't control your body temperature. Everything is controlled by your thyroid. And if it's not working right, you messed up. Your mental state, everything. So that's one thing. Even though I, will be taking thyroid medicine for the rest of my life, I'm still so happy that I did it. My voice, may sound bad, in the ear, nose, and throat doctor who did the aftercare surgery for my vocal cords, she said that now it's been, I think, 5 years since I had vocal cord surgery. She said that, it can develop scar tissue where they did the surgery, and I might have to come back in. And I think that's what's going on now, because I can kind of hear my voice has changed a little bit this year. And, if they have to go in and remove the scar tissue, um, I'm not scared to do that because I've had surgery on my vocal cords once. But that is part of having thyroid issues. That's part of it. Yeah, because I was doing videos when I had the if you go back and look at some of my older videos, you can clearly hear the difference in my voice. The difference in the way it sounds now and how it was sounding when I had that nodule on my vocal cords. But y'all, I came in here to talk about two things. One of them being Adrian this morning, and another one is what happened with Peach McIntyre last night when I was watching her on live. But let me talk about Adrian first. So Adrian today went to the bank this morning, I guess to get $25 that she thought the bank owed her. She had opened up an account with the bank to have her YouTube money go into this account. And she said she had to open up the account with $25. And so the account was closed. So she went to the bank this morning to get her $25 back. I don't know how long the account been closed or what, but the bank was like, "We're not giving you $25. That money was sent to the address or whatever that you used to open the account." And Adrian in there about to argue these damn people down over $25. In there acting a backwards ass monkey over $25. I'm like, girl, if you don't get up out these people's bank before security come and haul your ass out. I mean, she was in there just making herself look so ignorant. Just stupid. I'm like, girls, you still on crack? Because it was straight crackhead behavior. Crackhead. Do you hear me? Just straight up crackhead behavior. She up in this bank arguing these people down over $25. $25. I'm like, I'm embarrassed for you, girl. I would give you $25 to get up out these people's face. I mean, and the man was like, I'm not giving you $25. You're not getting $25. And she was like, look, this wig making my head itch, y'all. I'm gonna be there to snatch this wig off. My hair braided up under here, so if I take it off, I ain't gonna be embarrassed. I ain't gonna be embarrassed anyway. I'm at home. This is my house. If I want to snatch my wig off, I will. But I didn't even have to do all that. Okay, I'm sorry. But she was at the bank arguing these people down over $25. I'm like, Adrian, girl, do you not have any common decency? Like, I'm just not going to show my ass in front of certain people. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to the bank and embarrass myself in front of people over no 25 damn dollars. I know they was like, if you don't get your ass up out of here over this $25, girl, you about to go to jail. You about to have the security people haul you out the bank over $25. Adrian, girl, I'm embarrassed for you, sweetheart. I really am. And Peach McIntyre got into it yesterday with a young man on live. See, this was the classic reason why I don't go live with people that I don't know. That's why I don't be letting people come on my StreamYard. If I don't know you, you're not about to go live with me and cut up. I mean, the man started out talking to her all nice and stuff. And, Peach thought she had a fan. Honey, that conversation took a completely bad turn. They took a turn down Crazy Town. And the man started talking about her husband, calling her husband a bum. And then, Peach got offended and started talking about his mama. I mean, they took a turn. They turned left and went straight down Crazy Town. And I could tell that Peach got really upset because she thought that her and the dude was vibing. And I did too at first. Wait a minute. Wait, honeybee. Which one did you see? When people do that kind of stuff, it embarrasses me. Girl, I get secondhand embarrassment. You talking about Adrian? You talking about Adrian? Girl, I was embarrassed for her. I do get secondhand embarrassment. If I see somebody and they're in a situation and they get embarrassed, I be embarrassed for them. Because I was truly at home embarrassed for Adrian. I was like, I know Adrian ain't damn bad like that for $25. You got to let these people take you to jail for $25? Oh, you talking about the Peach thing? Yes, girl. He talked about her bad, and then she talked about his mama, called his mama a project hoe, and your mama doing things for juice boxes. I mean, she was trying to get him because he had got her. He talked about her husband and was like, your kids gonna grow up to and look at you and your kids gonna be bums. And I mean, it just took a crazy turn. Because at first they was vibing. They was vibing with each other. They was laughing and talking, and Peach was, in a good. Oh yeah, I ain't never did this before. I don't normally have people on my live. She said after that she would never. She said, yeah, I think he in TikTok jail too, though. I think he got in trouble too. She can't go live now until I think the 10th or something. She can't go live no more. But I think he got in trouble too because I was on his live and his live just blacked out and he didn't come back. So I think he must have got in trouble too. But I had never heard of him. I had never, like, he had never came on my For You page or anything. And I was really surprised. And Pete said that it was girls in the chat telling her, don't do it, don't do it, don't go live with him. So they must have knew what type of person he was. They must have knew it because after Peach came back, I guess it must have been a regular video or whatever. After she came back, she said that it was people in the chat warning her, but she didn't listen. I mean, he was walking through the house, showing off his truck, his house. He was like, you ain't even bought a house. You done made all this money and you ain't bought a house. But see, Peach gonna get enough of talking about people who work a regular job. She making her little money on social media, and now she got this hit on people who work a regular 9 to 5. Saying stuff like, oh, the money that you make, the money that you make in a month, I can make that in a week. Or, even talking about nurses. Because I guess it was a nurse in her chat who was saying, I make good money. Oh, you don't make no money. I can make $4,000 in a week. Peach she didn't got on her little high horse. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a hard fall for her ass when she have to get back on Section 8. Because social media don't last forever. You're not gonna always be on the top. If you go back into my archives, you're gonna see where I have some videos where I was 100,000 views, 70,000 views, 20,000 views. I ain't getting that now. You don't stay on top forever, and I'm not saying back then I was on top, but I was getting more views than I do now. But my content was different back then. Like, I had a totally different, like, I was on some other shit back then that I'm not on now. It's certain things that I ain't doing that no more. Have you ever heard of Messy Gossip Show? She has turned Peach in for everything, and I mean literally everything from taxes to child care services. I mean everything section. Yes, I saw like one video where she had called CPS on her or something. But like, I don't really believe in that kind of stuff. I don't believe in people um doing people. Yeah, she'd called the IRS, and I don't believe in all of that. Like, I'm not going to invest in nobody like that. Like, I don't want to see nobody get in trouble behind social media. I know how that feels because now this didn't happen, but one time somebody said that this is how dirty people are. One time somebody said that they were going to call animal control on me because I had said in a video that I don't take Gizmo to the groomer because I don't groom my dog. He is being neglected because I don't groom him. And they had threatened to call animal control. They were like, "We know you live in California and we're going to call animal control and like show them pictures of Gizmo." I was like, I wish the fuck you would. But that just goes to show how ignorant people are and how people will really get invested in your life. Like, I would never call CPS or animal control or IRS or nothing on nobody because I'm not that invested in your life. I don't care. If you milking the system, that's between you and the system. That don't have shit to do with me. I'm not calling nothing on nobody. Gizmo out here, it's dogs out here wishing they lived the life that Gizmo little ass lived. And because I don't want to brush my dog, because I know it hurts him and he hates, I brushed him the other day after not brushing him for months. And I know that that's bad. I know it is. But when I brush him, it just seems like I'm taking every brush stroke is taking a piece of his little soul because he hates it so bad. I can see him flinching and like he closes his eyes and he be and I'm being gentle with him because I know that he don't like it. So I'm trying to talk to him. I'm giving him treats. I'm trying to be gentle. I'm holding his coat as I'm brushing and he's still flinching and, like closing his eyes and stuff. You know how like a little tender-headed child, how your child is if they don't like to get their hair combed and they're really tender-headed. That's how he is when I brush him. And I already know that Gizmo has skin irritations. He has like eczema or psoriasis, whichever one the dog have. He have it real bad. And like right now, he has like two little spots. And I don't want to hurt him. I really don't. I would rather him walk around and look nappy than brush him. And I know I'm hurting him. It hurts me to think that I'm hurting him. And honey, these people had came in my chat one time, and I don't know if they had got together and was like, "Oh yeah, let's get her. Let's call animal control and have Gizmo taken from her." And animal control was going to come here because I don't know if y'all remember this, but last year, I think it was last year, animal control did come to the house because Gizmo bit the vet. And it was at an emergency vet. It wasn't his real vet. It was an after hours emergency vet. He bit the vet and he drew blood. And anytime a dog bites, even if it's at the vet, it has to be reported to animal control. Animal control had to come to the house. What did they ask for? Oh, we got $100 fine. And he was on house arrest for 30 days or something. He was on house arrest for 30 days. Like, he wasn't supposed to go to a dog park. He wasn't supposed to. He had to stay in the house. He wasn't even supposed to go for a walk out in the street. They deemed our backyard big enough for him to just go outside and play and run around the backyard. They had to check our backyard to make sure that it was fenced in and Gizmo could not get out. The way that our backyard is set up, we have we have a wrought iron gate. Half of the backyard is wrought iron. The other half is a wooden gate. So he had to be supervised at all times because the animal control man said that the wrought iron was big enough for him to escape. So Gizmo was on house arrest for like 30 days behind him biting a vet. So animal control had been here. Honey, animal control. Let me tell you how this was. Animal control came to the house and he was like, oh, I need to see your backyard to make sure that the backyard is, suitable for a dog. The animal control man went in my backyard and was like, this dog living better than me. This dog living better than I am. He was like, look at this view. Does he understand how he living? I said, he probably don't care. So yeah, you send animal control to my house and animal control gonna be like, damn, I wish I lived there. These people really was like, I'm gonna call animal control because you don't groom your dog. Well, animal control didn't been here. And they just said that Gizmo is living the life. Okay? Gizmo got a whole big ass backyard that he can run around and play in. He living better than most people. He was on house arrest, girl. He couldn't go nowhere. And then the crazy thing is, after the 30-day house arrest, animal control had to come back to the house to make sure. And they don't tell you when they coming. They had slipped up on our ass, came back to the house, made sure that Gizmo was still here and everything was the same. And then they were like, okay, he's officially off of house arrest. They gave us these papers to say that, he was off house arrest and that he was fine. And was, the animal control man was like, okay, Gizmo, don't bite nobody else now. And the crazy thing was that was not Gizmo's fault. Even the animal control man said that it was listed as non-aggressive bite because they tried to keep him from jumping off of the exam table. Gizmo was scared. They wouldn't let us in because it was during COVID time. And the parents couldn't go in there with the pet. They just come out to the car and get your pet, walk your pet into the office. So he didn't have us. He was scared to death. He didn't know what these people was trying to do to him. They was trying to pick him up because they didn't want him to jump down off the exam table because it was something wrong with his back. And he bit him. He bit the girl. So it was listed as a non-aggressive bite, but he still got in trouble. He still got in trouble for that. Yeah, okay, so had it been an aggressive bite, and had this been an apartment and not a house, Gizmo would have went to jail for 30 days. They impound your dog. They can take your dog from you. They sure can. But because we lived in a house and he was deemed not aggressive, he was able to stay here. But had this been an apartment or a situation where the dog had to go outside to relieve himself and had to go outside to be walked, you didn't have a situation, they can remove your animal because he is deemed not safe. It's not safe for him to be on the street. So they could have kept him at the facility for 30 days. That's, you don't know what animal control can do to your animal until you get into a situation like that. They can keep your dog for 30 days. A friend of mine, his dog got out his backyard. His dog got out of his yard. I don't know how. And animal control found his dog, picked his dog up. His dog had on a tag. They called him and was like, hey, we found your dog wandering around in the neighborhood. They kept his dog for 30 days. They did not, they went to the house, did the house check, saw that he did have a yard for the dogs to be in. He don't know how the dog got out. But anyway, that could have been fixed. They held his dog for 30 days before he could get his dog back. And animal control told me they have the power to remove your dog. That's why they come out and do a home check. They knocked on the door. I didn't even know it was animal control because they came to the house like a police officer. I thought it was the police. And he was like, no, I'm here from animal control. Do you have oh, they had to take his picture and everything. He had to have a little mug shot. They took him outside, took his picture and everything. It was a mess. It was a whole mess. They had me out here scared. I'm thinking these people finna take my dog. Me and my husband, we were scared. We didn't know what the hell was going on. Yeah, it's a mess. It is a mess. Yeah, you gotta, when you have a dog, you have to be careful because if they bite somebody, if they bite another dog or if they bite a human, you're in trouble. You take the risk of losing your dog for 30 days if they bite a human. And the luckily we keep up with all his shots are up to date and everything. So we didn't have that issue compounded on top of it. Because I think if they don't have their shots, they can take the dog and then give them shots at the pound and stuff. Then you really can't get him back. But it was a mess. All of this was because of COVID. We never had a problem with Gizmo taking him to the vet when we were with him. This was because he was alone. He didn't know if you refuse to give up your dog, they're gonna call the police. They're gonna call the police on you. It's gonna be a problem. Because the animal control fall under the police jurisdiction of your area. Whatever area that you live in. If you refuse to give up that dog, they're gonna call the police. And then you may take the risk of not getting your dog back or having to go to court to get the dog back. You don't get that dog up. Gizmo got a mug shot and everything, girl. They took him outside. The dude took his picture and everything. Took his picture and everything. He got a mug shot. He was like, what kind of dog is this? I was like, a terrier mix? He was like, okay, come on, Gizmo, we have to take your picture. He had to get him from the front and everything. Gizmo was like, hey, what are we doing? He had to take his little picture from the front, get his little face and everything. It was a mess. Everybody in the family was talking about it. Everybody in the family was like, Gizmo's still on house arrest. Gizmo was on house arrest. He could not leave the house. He could only go in the backyard. He couldn't go nowhere. The only time he could leave the house is if he got sick and we had to take him to the vet or something like that. But other than that, he was to stay in the house for 30 days until the animal control came back with his release papers. Yeah, ask her. Everybody that I would never have known that they could do that if my dog hadn't bit a human. I would never have known. I saw a man taunting a dog in the dog's yard. I said, I hope that dog don't jump the fence and attack him. Yeah, you don't want your dog to bite nobody. Girl, and we was gonna come up with that bail money. We had to pay $100 fine. $100 fine because he bit somebody. $100. I was so pissed off. What the hell I gotta pay a fine for? Because animal is because it's part of the thing. If they have to come up to your house, it's $100 fine. I swear, I wanted to go up there. And the crazy thing is, this is what pissed me off too. When the situation happened, they wouldn't let me see it. They wouldn't let me see what he did. Let me see the bite. I never saw it. But the animal control guy said that he broke the skin. Let me see it. But I couldn't see it. They wouldn't let me see her. They wouldn't let me in the hospital. The vet. They just brought Gizmo back out and said that there had been an incident and Gizmo had bit somebody. And I immediately said, what did she do to him? Because Gizmo has never, ever bit anybody. Never. What did she do to my baby? Because I went full mama bear. What she do to my baby? She had to have did something to him to make him bite her. She did something to him. Because he ain't never bit nobody. I had a friend of mine that had her whole yard fenced. And she had like a Doberman or something. Her next door neighbor went up to her fence, stuck his hand in the fence, his fingers, and the dog bit him. He sued her for $2,500 and her home insurance went up. Why was he messing with that dog? That's why everybody be keeping their dogs in the backyard. Everybody out here, mostly, it's a lot of people out here where I live that walk their dogs, but their dogs seem like like they have good temperaments. I've never walked down the street and somebody's dog got aggressive with me, but most people, this whole, what is this called? It's not a complex. Whatever it's called. Where I live, all of these houses are made basically the same. So you don't really have a front yard. You just have like a little, like you don't have like a gated front yard. You got a little grass and stuff, but you don't have a gated front yard. Your backyard is your gated off area. So most people, dogs be in the back. Ain't nobody out here with dogs in their front yard, is what I'm saying. You know how, like, some houses, you have the little gated off area in the front and you can have your dog in the front yard? None of these houses over here are built like that. So mostly everybody keep their dogs in the back. So I've never, like, walked past somebody's house and had to worry about their dog. The only time I really see dogs when you, like, walk past people's house is if they got a dog and he in their front window. Like, the house is a house 2 doors down from us. They got two little cute, uh I don't know what kind of dogs they are, but they super cute. Two little cute fuzzy dogs, and they always be sitting on the back of the couch in there. They got a big picture window. There looks like that must be their living room. And the dogs are always sitting on the couch right there looking out the window and barking at people when they pass by. I'll be like, look at their little cute little fuzzy selves. And I'll be seeing them sometimes when they owner walk them down the street. I don't like that part. If you had to go and pick him up, I would understand $100 fine. But they, $100, girl. $100 just for them coming out to the house, telling me something that I know he bit somebody. But he said when they have to come out to the house, they charge $100 plus they have to take pictures, and then they have to come out again to give you the paper because they serve you the papers to tell you that your dog is on house arrest. And then they come out after the 30 days, they come out and tell you, okay, well, it's okay now for you to take your dog out, and give you the little paperwork saying that it's okay. Yeah, that's crazy. The dog was on her property. That man shouldn't have never been messing with the dog. Like, leave other people's dogs alone. I would never mess with some random dog. Like, the people that live next door to me, they have one of the people on this side. They have two dogs. They have a little small dog, smaller than Gizmo, a tiny Yorkshire Terrier, one of the little real small ones. He barks at Gizmo. And then they have a bigger dog that's scary. I be trying to tell Gizmo not to even go over to the gate. And Gizmo always be going over there. Hi, hi, you want to be my friend? Hi, my name is Gizmo. Hi, hi. And the dogs just be barking at him. Aggressively barking. And Gizmo just be like, hi, my name is Gizmo. You want to be my friend? Hi, be my friend. I got treats. I'll bring some treats. And the dog be hella barking at him. And he don't care. I be like, is he deaf? He don't hear how them dogs barking at him? He don't care. He do not care. He go over there every day. They bark at him every day. And he go right back. If I let him outside right now, he gonna go right over there. He don't care about them dogs barking at him. He could care less. I wouldn't speak to him either. I wouldn't speak to him either. If that person has sued me, I wouldn't speak to their ass either. I wouldn't even see their ass. I definitely wouldn't. Yeah, we would have had to went to court though. Cause you shouldn't have your ass on my property. We would have had to went to court. We would have had to battle that one out in court. Because you shouldn't have had your ass on my property. You shouldn't have been there. Why were you there? You looking for trouble. I'm so glad it's Friday. What y'all doing this weekend? My husband taking me to the movies. We going to see Godzilla tomorrow. I like them kind of movies. And it got a really good rating. Mostly everybody that did reviews of it said that this Godzilla is really good. And I love them kind of, I love Godzilla, Mothra. I love all them kind of movies anyway. Like science fiction movies is definitely my thing. I love a good sci-fi monster world coming to an end. Oh, those are my movies. I love it. I just wish I wasn't allergic to popcorn. I'm waiting for this doctor to call me so I can see if I can put my piercings back in. I want to make sure that the MRI was complete and I don't have to do anything else. Because I feel so naked without my piercings. Like my face looks so different to me. It probably don't look different to other people because you guys are not used to it. But it looks different to me. I've been told so many times that their dogs won't bite me. But how does the owner really know? Yeah, you don't. You don't. Because I swear to God, I never you couldn't have never told me that Gizmo would bite somebody. Never. He a dog. You know, he at the end of the day, he is a dog and he will bite. So after that, I stopped saying that shit. I stopped saying, "Oh, he won't bite nobody." Yeah, he will. My husband, we laughed about it after. We was like, "Oh, Gizmo got a notch on his belt. He done been out here. He done bit somebody." We was like, when we make Gizmo mad, we'd be like, "Ooh, let me stop before he bite my ass." Because, he will bite. I don't tell people that. I be telling people, just don't bother him. Because he has bitten somebody. We never thought he would bite. Yes, I am allergic to popcorn. I can eat gluten-free popcorn, but they don't sell gluten-free popcorn at the movies. I'm allergic to regular popcorn. It hurts my belly. Like it literally makes my stomach hurt. And I have been tested for celiac disease, but this was years ago. So they said I'm gluten sensitive, but I don't have celiac disease. Now this was a while ago. I think I should be tested again because I can't eat bagels. I have to be really careful with bread. Popcorn is a definite no. And I've noticed, even if it's gluten free, I have to, take it in small doses. But I am very allergic to popcorn. And I love popcorn. I love it. But I don't eat any movie popcorn. Because that was when I was like, every time I would leave the movie theater, I would be sick. I was like, what the hell is going on? Like I didn't piece it together until finally I pieced it together. And it was the popcorn. Because me and my husband would be sitting there dogging a bucket of popcorn. And I would get home and I would be sick as a dog. And he would be fine. It was the popcorn. So, girl, I can't sneak my own popcorn in. Right in my purse. I sure will. I sure will sneak it in if I want it bad enough. But what I do is I eat the nachos. Because you know, at the movies, you gotta eat something. I eat the nachos. He gets the popcorn and I get the nachos. And I'm fine. But I can't mess with that popcorn. That shit make me sick. Girl, I'm scared of dogs too. I am deathly afraid of big dogs. I only like small dogs. When they get too much bigger than Gizmo, I'm good. I don't like big dogs. I only like little dogs. And we had a pit bull, but it was our dog. I don't like nobody else's pit bull. My son had a pit bull, but it was our pit bull. You know, we had him since he was a puppy, so I had got used to him. We had a pit, but she was small. She was a brindle pit. She wasn't big though. But then we had a Staffordshire Terrier who was, you know, a big sized dog. And I wasn't scared of him, but that was our dog. But other people's dog? Mm-mm. I don't play with other people's dog. I will cross the street. Yeah, I carry a big purse too. Because especially in the movies. But it's certain, and especially if we go to the dollar store, because the movies that we go to is a dollar store like right across the street. I go over there and get me some candy and stuff. I'm gonna put that in my purse. I be having my purse. I have a blanket because I have to bring a blanket into the movie theater because it's always just slightly too cold for me. They always seem to have the air conditioning up just a little too high for me. And I'm not the only one. I be seeing almost all the women and girls in the coming in the movie theater with a fuzzy blanket. I always have my blanket. My skin is peeling where they did that surgery. I went right to Walgreens today and forgot to get some vitamin E oil. I'll tell my husband I need to get some. You know what I want? And I know my husband about, oh, he ain't about to go nowhere. I meant to tell him we should have went and got some donuts. Let me see what he say. I wonder if he's asleep. Is Daddy in there asleep? We should have went to the donut shop and got some donuts. I love going to get some. I didn't get none the other day. When I you know how you think of something, you know how you get to thinking about something and then you don't get it. It's just stuck in your mind. I didn't get them the other day when I really wanted them. Now I still want them. Watch, he say no. He ain't saying nothing. He must be asleep. Daddy went in there and went to sleep. I seen movie staff stand in the middle of the aisles and watch us, probably to see if we bring on. They don't do that at the theater we go to. I don't think they care. Let me show y'all this. I don't think they care. You want to show me your little toy that you got that I should have kept for Christmas? That I shouldn't even gave it to you? The hell is it here? I got this for Gizmo. I don't think he like it though. I think it's too big. He like toys that he can. I think this one is a little too big for him. He may be scared of this damn face. This is from the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer collection. Here, boy. He talking about you don't need no donuts, donut girl. I found my cookies because my husband gonna get the old cheap version. You gotta get this brand. These is the only ones. He bought some old generic version. And I love these. They by Russell Stover's. These is the marshmallow ones. And they got the caramel ones. And I think they got the marshmallow and the caramel together. Yes! The marshmallow and the caramel together. Oh, if you ain't never tried these, try these. I eat these they come out every holiday. Like Easter, they'll be shaped like eggs and bunnies and stuff. Christmas, they be shaped like little Christmas ornaments. Halloween, they shaped like pumpkins and stuff. They come out every holiday. Russell Stover's do these. Child, for Christmas, I'll be eating these until I get sick. Do you hear me? I eat so many of these around Christmas time that I get sick. I be feeling like I'm going to throw up. I don't care. They so good though. And I bought myself some cute fuzzy socks. That's all I want for Christmas. It's fuzzy socks. Cause I can't think of nothing else. I want a Tiffany necklace or a Pandora bracelet. I've been wanting this Pandora bracelet since my birthday and everything, and I didn't get it for my birthday because we didn't go to the Pandora store. I want to go to the Pandora store and get it. So we didn't go. What's Poppy sock? What's Poppy sock? Poppycock. What is that? Is that a cake? I'm about to look it up. Is it poppycock? Oh, it's poppycock pop. Oh, poppycock popcorn. Have I tried this? I don't think I've ever tried this. But see, if it's not oh, I can't try nothing with nuts. If it's not gluten free, I wouldn't try it. I leave all that stuff alone. If it don't say gluten free on the popcorn, I don't eat it. Trader Joe's has some good gluten free popcorn. And who else makes Buddha brand, I think? Buddha popcorn. Yeah, I'm allergic to nuts too. This one. This brand right here. They make some good. Wait, you can't see it. They make some good popcorn. With the little Buddha man on it. Popcorn is so good. And it's gluten free. I think it's vegan too. So if I want popcorn, I just have to make sure it's gluten free, and then I can eat it. I like plain chocolate kisses too. And I got so distracted today when I went in Walgreens, but that's okay because we got to go to Walmart anyway. Because my granddaughter wants me to get a stocking for her cat, like the one that we get for Gizmo every year that has like the little doggy stuff in it. So she wants me to get one of those for her cat. Because they make them for cats and dogs. Like, they'll have different little toys in there for the cat and stuff. Just like the ones that they make for the dog. So Gizmo got his for this year. It's already next to the tree. So I got to get, what is the cat's name? Cruella. I think that's her cat's name. So I got to get one for her cat. And I think I'll get one for my grandson's cat too. Since we buying them for cats, we might as well get one for all the cats. My grandsons both have black cats. I think these cats must have all came from the same litter because my two grandsons and their mom, so they have three black cats in the house. They must have all come from the same litter because they all about the same size and everything. I didn't even ask her child. But I know they got three black cats. So I'll probably just get all of the cats one of those little stockings. And I don't know what I'm going to probably get the boys money so they can get stuff for their video games. And Amani asked for some Ugg boots that are sold out. Every girl in America wants those Ugg slippers. Every girl in the world. So they are sold out everywhere. Not just in California, they sold out everywhere. Because I was watching another YouTuber and she said her daughter, who I think is like the same age as my granddaughter in the ninth grade. I think they all, no, she's older than my granddaughter because she already driving. But her daughter wanted those Ugg slippers too, and they sold out everywhere. She even went to the Ugg store and they didn't have them. So I'm not, gonna worry about that when they come back in stock. I told her to get the bear paw version because all of these are the same thing. They all made in China somewhere. The Uggs that we buy now are not even the original Uggs. They're not Uggs of Australia. We're buying the Uggs, the United States Uggs. That company, the United States bought out part of the Uggs brand or something. So we're not getting the Uggs of Australia. If you don't buy from Uggs of Australia from their company, you're not getting the real Uggs. You getting American Uggs. And it is supposed to be a difference in quality in everything. But these kids don't know that and they don't care. And the American Uggs are sold out. And the Australian Uggs, you got to go on the wait list to get them. It takes like a month to get the real legitimate Uggs. So she ain't getting no Uggs for Christmas. Unless she wants some of the ones that are not popular. The ones like the short boots that was popular last Christmas, you may be able to find those. But I was like, girl, you may as well get the bear paw. Because that's the what I'm getting. If I get another pair of boots, it's definitely gonna be some bear paws. I'm not even getting Uggs. I got a pair of black Uggs that I don't even wear that often. So I ain't doing that. I don't even want anything like I don't have a Christmas. Y'all got a Christmas list? What y'all want for Christmas? As adults, not what are you going to like buy your kids for Christmas, but as an adult, what do you want for Christmas? Do you or is Christmas just? I think Christmas has just gotten to the point where it's just another day for me. I mean, it is. Christmas has finally gotten to the point where it is really just for the kids. I done got too old for that shit. I don't want nothing. I wanted. I want that Tiffany bracelet, not bracelet. I want a Tiffany necklace, and it's not even that expensive. It's not like um, it's not like it's super expensive. That's about all I want. Money and thoughtful things, but I'm good either way. Yeah, I don't care. We got a car note for Christmas. That Honda sitting out there in the driveway. That's my Christmas present. We gonna be driving around for Christmas in my Christmas present. So I ain't really looking for nothing serious. Yeah, this thing is gonna break. Don't look like it. That's all I got, y'all. I really want a reborn. I do too. I do too. I want one of those too. I told my mom I won't ask for nothing else. She said no. I'm too old for dolls. I'm 48, but I don't care. I'm older than you, and I want one. I told my husband, and he kind of looked at me like I was weird. And I hate when people look at me like that. Like women do. Like when? Why do they think that? Especially women that love dolls when they were little. Why do they think that we're gonna get to a point where we don't like them no more? Like I do want a doll. I be looking for, every time I go in the store, I be looking, trying to see if I can find a doll that, like calls my name, but I haven't really. That's why I do want one of the reborn ones because they look more real. Yeah, they can be expensive. Now, I ain't spending no arm and no leg on no doll, but I do want one though. Phoenix said, I love candles and scented things and body scrubs and perfumes and stuff. I'm not really into scented candles like that. And I don't know why my son really be thinking that I like stuff like that, and he give me one every year, and it ends up in the garage. I don't. I go through phases when I like stuff like. Oh, I'm not paying $7,000. Shit, that's a car. 200. I ain't going over 200 for no doll. I don't want it that bad. $7,000? Hell no. I don't care how real it look. I'm not paying that for no doll. Can I walk up in the donut shop in my pajamas? Cause I don't feel like putting my clothes back on. no, I live in a decent area. You don't see people now at Walmart. You do. You see anything at Walmart? I don't care what area you live in. I don't care. When you go to Walmart, you gonna see anything. Why does wig look like I just threw it on my head? I didn't. This wig is so dry. I mean, it's synthetic, but this my throw and go wig, and it's just looking like, God damn, girl. Girl, because some of them haven't even been used that I put in the garage. They haven't even been burned. I was looking for something in the garage the other day, and I was like, oh shit, this is the candle my son bought me for Christmas last year. Never burned it. And he bought me some, and I think my granddaughter told him that she not gonna like them earphones. He bought me some. I don't like them earphones. You just put it, the wireless ones. I don't like those. And he bought me some for Christmas. They still in the box. And my granddaughter told him she not gonna like that. She don't like those. And you think he listened to her? No. That girl know me. Sometimes I be thinking my granddaughter know me better than my son do. She know me. She done been around me more at this age than he has. You know what I mean? Like me and she didn't spent the night. We didn't sleep in the same bed. That me and my son ain't did that. Your son ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna come over and just spend the night with you, and he ain't doing all that. That child don't know me. You don't know me. You know the other me. She know the real me. He know the fake me. Child, if he had listened to her, he could have saved that money. I think I used them earphones like one or two times. I don't like that kind of shit. I don't know, child. He don't listen to me though. Oh, I don't like the toddler size. I like the small ones. The baby's doll size. A $7,000 doll. Shit, you ain't getting my money. So I guess he not gonna go. He not gonna go get no donuts. We just came from Mel's Diner. Child, I will Mel's Diner you to death. I love me some Mel's Diner. That's where all the old people be. At Mel's Diner be full of old people. Okay? Mel's Diner is like how Carol's used to be. I don't know if y'all still have Carol's in your area, but I don't think they are out here. At least not in the part of in the Bay Area where I live. I think they've all closed down. But Carol's is where all the old folks used to, hang out, drink coffee, and every time you would go in Carol's, it'd be full of old white people. That's what they all used to be. Now, they all at Mel's Diner. All of them. Every little old person in the world be at Mel's Diner, honey, and I be right in there with them. Right in there with them. I love me some Mel's Diner. I love going to Mel's Diner to eat breakfast. Do we? I don't think we have Sam's Club. We have Costco. I don't think it's a Sam's Club in this area. I don't think. Let me see. Oh no, it's one in Concord. It's one in Concord. That's not too far. I've never been there though. I've only been to Costco. Yeah, it's one in my area, but I've never been there. But Costco and Sam's Club, it's got to be the same thing because it says it's a membership, and they sell like bulk items. We just gotta. I don't even think we Costco members right now. I think our Costco thing expired. You need a membership for Costco too. I think ours is expired though. I know my mother and father-in-law they go, but I think me and my husband's is expired. But you can renew. You can go and renew and pay the same day, or you can go online and pay if you want to go back to Costco. But we don't buy stuff in bulk though. It's just me and my husband and Gizmo. My mother and father-in-law, they take care of themselves. They go sometimes and get like the paper products, toilet tissue, paper towels, that kind of stuff. But it's really nothing there for us to get. I'm not really into Costco like that. I used to love their birthday cakes. I used to like their pizza. That shit started to give me heartburn, so I stopped messing with that. I have to be careful with anything with red sauce anyway. It triggers my acid reflux. I'm just a walking allergic to every damn thing person. I can't do nothing. I can't eat bagels. I have to be careful with wheat bread. I'm allergic to popcorn, nuts, milk, dairy. God, no. I'm allergic to everything. 50, 11 different medicines. Just, and I'm having a psoriasis outbreak right now. The whole front of, and I think it's because I'm allergic to that gel that I was using on to slick my edges down. So I'm having a psoriasis flare up right now. The whole front part of my hairline is flaked up and messed up. Oh, I have to be careful with coffee. I can't drink too much coffee. And if I do drink coffee, it'd have to be weak. It can't be strong coffee. Because if I drink some strong coffee, it'll mess up my stomach. I'm supposed to only drink decaf anyway. I'm supposed to only drink decaf, but I ain't gonna act right. As a matter of fact, I should go make me some coffee right now. Because when we were at Mel's Diner, I got some coffee, and that coffee was just way too strong. Hey Naya, we just talking. That coffee was so strong. I was like, I couldn't even drink it. Even after I put like sugar and cream, I put hella cream in it too. I still couldn't drink it. We don't have Tim Hortons out here. I don't think we have Tim Hortons. 'Cause. 'Hortons. 'Cause. 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 Minnesota, Georgia, not out here. Oh, it's one in LA. That's the closest one to us. Los Angeles. I'm not going all the way out to Los Angeles just for some coffee. Oh no, it says there's one in San Francisco. Tim Hortons. Oh, maybe they sell it at Bob's Donuts and Pastry Shop. Lemon water. You know what I gotta get used to? What is it? Beet beetroot powder. So I saw this other lady who was having blood pressure issues, and she started drinking beetroot powder. You make it up. You can either add the powder to a smoothie, or you can make it up with water and add like your favorite fruit juice to it. Because by itself, it's gonna taste like dirt. Because beets taste like dirt. But if you add like orange juice or apple juice or something to it, it'll give it a better flavor. And she said she drinks that every day, and it's been helping her blood pressure. Yeah, we have Dunkin' Donuts. We got Dunkin'. Oh, McDonald's is coming out with a new store, a new restaurant that is similar to Sonic. And it's going to specialize in drinks more than, what is it called? I forgot what it's called. But it's going to specialize in more drinks than actual food, than McDonald's food items. So it's trying to give uh it's trying did I take a picture of it? It's trying to give Starbucks and Sonic and places like that a run for their money. It's got all kind of like little Slurpee drinks. I saw it on TikTok last night. So they're rolling out first in Illinois, and then I guess it's gonna branch out to other places. Jolly Pirate? No, never heard of that one. Is that coffee? Is that a coffee place or just a restaurant? Hibiscus tea is too, but I don't like. Why am I the only person in the world that don't like hibiscus tea? Because a friend of mine told me about a hibiscus tea drink that's like what is that tea? Leaf. And I love that. I love the iced tea version of that, where they have a hibiscus iced tea. And she was like, yeah, try this. It's really good. I didn't like it. I don't like the way it tastes. No, we don't have Jolly Pirate coffee. Sundrop, what area do you live in? I love hibiscus. Ain't this a hibiscus? You can't see it. I think it is, though. I think it is. This tattoo. Y'all, I can't twist my arm so you can see it. What it would run? Wait. Hibiscus tea with rum? Oh, you in Ohio? Oh, you out there with B Love. Ain't B Love in Ohio? Jolly Pirate coffee, donuts, and other sweets. Nope, we don't have a Jolly Pirate. We have Dunkin'. We have Starbucks. What's that other coffee place? That's pretty famous. We don't have it here in the Bay Area, but they have it. I saw one when we went to Sacramento. Let me see. Oh, we have Pete's. Everybody got Pete's. It's so many different coffee places that here in the Bay Area that I want to try. It is not for the coffee. Like, I want to go to a coffee place that does this, that does like the designs in the coffee. I still haven't been to a place that does that. So I do want to go to a place that does the little designs in the coffee. It's a cajillion coffee places here in the Bay Area. Now they may not be, they're not like big name coffee places, but it's a lot of little like mom and pop coffee shops in the Bay Area. Like, we big on coffee out here. Sorrel with rum, which is made with hibiscus and ginger. That sounds interesting. But as long as it don't, now I love ginger. As long as the hibiscus don't really taste like hibiscus. I just don't like that hibiscus taste. But I'm willing to try something with some rum in it though. I don't like McDonald's coffee either. I don't like coffee from any of these because it's too strong. Like McDonald's, Jack in the Box, um, Denny's, IHOP, all of those type places make that coffee too strong for me. I don't like it. But see, I don't like Starbucks and Pete's coffee either. I don't like anybody's coffee but mine because I make it weak. I like the flavors. I like all them syrup. Like, I like to be able to taste the syrup. I like sweet coffee. I don't like strong coffee. And when you go places like McDonald's and Denny's and IHOP and all of these like restaurant places, they make the coffee too strong for me. Phoenix said, I'm looking forward to my weekend drink. You know what? I should do a short and do like different weekend drinks because I got a nice little stash. I can make some nice little weekend drinks and make it like a little short and do it on them because I got the little whiskey stones and everything. Girl, I could be doing it classy. Make some nice little. I went to Thanksgiving. I had went to the store with my son because somebody wanted some tequila or something. And we went to this little store by our house called Bev Box. And it's just like, what is the classy one? Bevmo? Bevmo is the classy one. Bevmo is where the sophisticated people go and buy their alcohol. Bev Box is where the hood people go and buy their alcohol. Because they had these little kits. What's them buzz balls? Like, you could buy like a kit with a buzz ball, a little thing, a little shot of tequila, a little thing of a juice. They had all kind of little, stuff that you could buy to get drunk. Maybe I go in there and get and buy one. I'm scared of them buzz balls though, because everybody that's been talked about them little buzz balls say that they get super drunk when they drink those. And I can't get drunk no more. I done got too old to get drunk. Now, if I was in my 20s, that shit wouldn't scare me. But I'm almost 60 now. That shit makes me nervous. I can't get drunk. Yeah, I heard everybody that I done heard talk about those buzz balls say they ain't nothing to play with. I heard they super strong. And they sit, and the crazy thing is, this little thing that you buy, I should go to the store. I should go to the store and show it to y'all. Comes with, you get the buzz ball, and then you get a shot of some kind of liquor with it, and then a juice. Some kind of juice. I guess you mixed all that together. Yeah, I seen them buzz balls. I be seeing them at the grocery store and at the liquor stores all the time. So I know they super popular. I'm ready for Christmas cookies and candy. Not so much I don't want no more Christmas food. I don't want no more of that food. I'm gonna be tearing these up. I love these. Love. And don't let me go and get a tub of vanilla icing. I will make myself sick. Eating them cookies, just give me a butter knife and put me a little bit of vanilla icing on the cookie and tear them cookies up. That's all I want for Christmas. I don't want I'm done. I don't want no more food. I am turkey and hammed out. Hi Ozzy Ross. I'm turkeyed and hammed out. I don't want no more food for Christmas. I just want the sweets. Target has $5 wines. Only kind of wine I like is sweet. I don't. Stella Rosa. All of the Stella Rosas. I like those. In in what's that other sweet wine? Cause that's all I like. I don't. I'm not really. Other than if it's not sweet, I don't like it. That's the only kind of wine I like is sweet. But I'm not really. I get on like a kick, and I might have. We may have a bottle of wine. My husband's not really a drinker, and I don't really consider myself a drinker. I used to be. I may drink a little bit for the holidays, and after the holidays is over, then that's it. You had the buzz balls, Naya. Y'all young folks be drinking in buzz balls. But see, y'all can tolerate that. Y'all be okay. It take me 5 to 7 business days to heal. If I drink a buzz ball, I be out. I want to try and see what it tastes like. I might get one this weekend. I get one this weekend and come on live. We'll have a good time. I may go to Waffle House for breakfast on Christmas morning. They have good waffles. I've never been to Waffle House. Do they have one out here? I think maybe they got one in San Francisco. Let me see what's the closest one. Yeah, I don't think we have one out here. Hey Siri, where's the nearest Waffle House? I hate when she do this. Siri, where is the nearest Waffle House? Why is she acting like this? Why is she not telling me what I want to know? I think the nearest Waffle House is in LA. Because the heifer won't tell me if I have one in my area. They're stupid self. I don't drink like that anymore. I'm in my wine phase. Phoenix said I only drink on the weekends when I eat my junk food and I eat pasta and oatmeal and cake. I'm allergic to pasta too. I don't eat that much pasta. Every now and then I'll eat spaghetti, but my body don't want to deal with no pasta. Sir, 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 can you stop? He sound like he tearing the blanket up. It is so many places that we can visit in California. Oh, this Southern California. 9 awesome diners in Southern California. I want to look up one of them, the places for like the Bay Area. 9 awesome places in the Bay Area to visit. My mom will probably be cooking in the kitchen Christmas morning. I have to go to Waffle House. Same thing here. My father-in-law will be cooking. That's why we end up going to Mel's or IHOP or something. The IHOP by us stay packed on the weekends. You're not getting in there unless you go early in the morning. Other than that, the line be out the door at IHOP. Out the door. It be packed. People be in there getting them pancakes. And IHOP pancakes is too thick for me. They pancakes be too dense. It's a thin line between too thick pancakes and just right pancakes. I don't like my pancakes too thick. I don't like them to be hecka dense because they hit the bottom of my belly too hard. Oh, I like pesto. And you know, I just started liking pesto not too long ago. I had never tasted it before. I always thought it looked weird and I didn't want to taste it. I just tasted it not too long ago and I really like it. This pizza place that I go to, um, that makes vegetarian pizza has, and they don't use red sauce on their pizza. It's a veggie pizza. They only make 5 pizzas, I think, and they rotate that during the week. They make a spicy pesto dipping sauce for your pizza. It is so good. So good. The next time we go there, I'll show you guys. I'll take you guys and show you. The spicy pesto is so good. The pizzas are good too because they're always fresh. It's diamond slice. Pizza is really really good, and it's a veggie pizza, and it's still good. Like you don't even miss the meat. That's it with the spicy pesto sauce. That look like it's got pepperoni, but that's not. It's tomatoes. It's a little small place, but their pizzas are bomb. Oh, this one of the salads. Cause all they have is pizza and salad. But it's really good. This one of my favorites. It is potato and some type of white sauce. It's all type of vegetables. It's so good. They got um one with corn that I really like too. Which one is the potato one? Oh, here it is. Sunday. Roasted golden Yukon potatoes, fresh corn, mozzarella, cotija cheese, Italian parsley, and garlic olive oil. That pizza is so good. Ooh, they be having some good pizzas with stuff that you wouldn't even think. Corn, zucchini, onions, mozzarella, French feta cheese, cilantro, limes, garlic, olive oil. Ooh, they pizzas be bomb. And they be fresh. How about Whole Foods? Yeah, we got Whole Foods. See, I wouldn't even look at pizza if it's a vegetarian pizza. I wouldn't even look at that really as a cheat because it's veggie. Because it's the bread. You looking at the bread? Yeah, we got Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, I like Whole Foods salad bar and a hot food. And I haven't been there in a while because the Whole Foods is not really close to where we live now. Like we have to drive to Berkeley. Like y'all know the difference. To go to Whole Foods, that's like the closest Whole Foods to us. But I used to love to go to Whole Foods and get like their macaroni and cheese. It would be dry as hell, but for some reason I liked it. I would always get the macaroni and cheese in one big meatball, or the macaroni and cheese and some barbecue chicken. So I like Whole Foods. I like their salad bar and their hot food, their juices. Whole Foods to me is just, I mean, I know a lot of people go there and grocery shop. Like, I just wouldn't grocery shop at Whole Foods because the food is just overly priced. It's just expensive for no reason. It felt like something flew on me. I'm gonna go make me something to drink. Y'all, I'm thirsty. Y'all know when I talk too much, I'll be getting thirsty anyway, and I didn't bring me no water. So I'm getting ready to go. What time is it, Gizmo? Lord, I ain't fed this dog. You didn't eat? You ain't ate nothing? He about to call Child Protective Services. He ain't even ate his breakfast yet. Let me get off here and feed this dog. It's 2:30 and this dog ain't ate. I forgot when we got back that I didn't feed him. So I'll probably see you guys later. Not later today. If I do, it'll be a regular video. I'll probably talk to y'all tomorrow after we come back from the movies. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I will see you guys later. Bye.